Hello everybody and welcome. So it's been a while since we've reviewed a heritage unit, and we still have the Autorack train set up here again. We're going to have this heritage unit lead the Autorack today. The heritage unit in question is none other than my absolute favorite from Union Pacific. This is actually the ATHG01982 with the Tsunami 2 and LEDs, and this is yet another one of these 75th anniversary edition locomotives. So, the Missouri Pacific Heritage, this is actually representing a railroad that ran from, I believe it was St. Louis, Missouri. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, but it ran from Missouri all the way to the Pacific Ocean. And they had two paint schemes during their time, and we can see those paint schemes replicated here on the UP Heritage locomotive. So, the front of it is painted in the earlier paint scheme from the Missouri Pacific, and then it actually is transitioned here into the later paint scheme worn by the Missouri Pacific. You actually see exactly where it transitions into the other paint scheme. And honestly, it's a really cool looking and really unique job. I'm very fond of this one, honestly. It's better than anything Norfolk Southern has ever made, in my personal opinion. I really think the I don't even know what the hell I just said there, honestly. But I really think that Union Pacific really hit the nail on the head when they painted these all the way back in 2006. Now, you may notice something as well, that there's no line. Usually there's supposed to be a line here that separates like the very front from the actual cab. But this is actually an earlier SD70 ACE, so it doesn't actually have that. But if I bring in another locomotive, for example, the 9096 over there, you can see it actually does have that line. So, yeah, this is an older SD70 AC, and it actually has a mechanical bell, as opposed to a Graham White E-bell, like most ACs have. So, yeah. But of course, we can see all the little details everywhere, all these tiny grab irons all over the thing. This actually has McHenry couplers as well, and I also really like how Union Pacific, with their heritage/special locomotives, always have like these chrome trucks and a fuel tank. I think that looks really cool. Of course, we have the K5 LLA horn on top of there with the PTC tech array at the top. We have these small little Missouri Pacific lines on the side, as well as the SD70 ACE classification. This is not an AH. The only difference between the two anyway is that one's just heavier. So, yeah. Also, the roof is removable on this model. You can actually take the roof off if you want to. And there's the roof coming off. You can actually see the way that this is done. And whenever you turn F0 or the headlight on, it actually lights the number boards up with it. So, you can actually see how that's done there. It's actually really nice if you need to do any kind of maintenance to the headlight there. You can actually see here's the roof piece. It has two magnets at the bottom there. So that's how it goes on. Able to snap in place now. And there we go. So let's go and put the old Missouri on the track now. We'll hear the startup, we'll hear the sound, and we'll see the lights on this thing. So yeah, the pretty standard Athearn SD70 AC startup. So let's get my NC here. And we'll select this unit so we can actually... Okay. Here's speed step 1, by the way, for those who want to know. This can do a speed step 1. Very smooth. No hesitation to it. Why are my things knocked over there? There we go. Yeah, very good on the speed step 1 there. And then reverse as well. Speed step 1. Yeah. It's not like it can't do it, which is good. Now let's have a look at some lighting, then we'll hear the horn and the bell sound effects. So, the headlight, let's turn that on. Ditch lights. Let's start off with the bell. Again, this is a mechanical bell. So yeah, different sound file for Mechanical Bell than the -9 that we reviewed in last episode, so pretty interesting there. Now the Nathan K5 LLA. And F3 just does the short horn, so yeah, honestly a really cool thing that we can do there. We'll just hit F3 and spam it. That was pretty cool. But yeah, let's just have this thing hook up to the auto racks now. I'm having this thing go at speed step 5. And just hit them. There we go. Awesome. And now go forward and take all the auto racks at speed step 35. And that is working pretty good. So, Heritage unit solo leading an auto rack train. That you actually don't see very often. Now I am getting more of these racks pretty soon. In fact, I think tomorrow I'm actually going to be receiving 2 more of these. Right now I have 8 of these total. I have 8 total, and some of them are Walthers and some of them are Scout trains. The one that's blank, the rear Union Pacific, and the CSX one are all Scout trains operator. All the other ones, I believe, they're a mixture of Walthers and just like standard Walthers as well as Walthers Protos. So, yeah, that Missouri Pacific looks amazing. I don't know why, I just really like auto rack trains now. But yeah, so overall this model has, I've owned this thing for months now. It is amazing. I love this model. And it is easily my favorite of the Heritage paint schemes from Union Pacific. Although that's honestly not saying much, because the Union Pacific paint schemes for the Heritage units are probably the best of any Class 1 route. They were also the first, too. They were painted all the way back in 2006. So, this is the reason we even have any Heritage units at all today, people. Your favorite ones are all began by the Union Pacific ones. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I don't really have much else to say about this other than this is an awesome unit. And we'll see you guys next time. Let you guys watch this train, and we'll see you next time. Peace.